Well, 50 Cent will be bringing the cult classic Paid in Full back, and it will be a TV series. He announced yesterday that he says, I now have the rights to Paid in Full. I'm developing it into a premium TV show. If you like Godfather of Harlem, you're going to love this. Cam set to executive produce alongside me. If you want in, get Adam. I'm out of the country.
Classic movie. I wonder how they turn that into a TV show, though.
You could just do that whole era, because that whole era is interesting.
So it'd be like a prequel before Paid in Full, kind of?
Well, it could be a prequel, then it could go into Paid in Full, but just break it down a little more. You know what I mean? All those scenes that you break down, you know?
Yeah, it could also go after, too. There's so many ways you could tell that story.
How do you go after? One of them got killed, one of them went to jail.
Well, Paid in Full is bigger than them. It's a whole era. So after them, I'm sure there were other people
so
that...
it's about the era is what you said.
Yeah, I think it's about the era. I think so.
Yes, so Cameron reposted 50 as well. He said, so we've been talking about this for a few months now, and it's almost time. Thanks, 50 Cent, for the opportunity. We're going to burn it down. Listen, if you got to get anybody involved, you get 50. But y'all know, Dame Dash, or if you guys don't remember, a few years ago, it was back in 2021, Page Six did an article because Dame Dash had been talking a lot about the fact that he was writing a sequel to Paid in Full. And he had talked about finally not having writer's block and wanting to bring it to the screen the right way. And at that time, Kim had also mentioned he was open to it and that there were some conversations as well. So Dame Dash, yesterday when all this news and people were celebrating and reposting and posting Cam, Dame Dash posted a video in response. Let's take a listen to Dame Dash.
Cam just made a major announcement. I want to congratulate him for making 50 his new boss. So congratulations, Cam. 50 is now your new boss, and you're proud of it. Congratulations, my.
So question, I know Dame will hear this, so I'm asking, if 50 has the rights now, who had the rights before? I'm assuming it was Dame Dash who had the rights before, so did he lose control of the rights because of his Chapter 7 bankruptcy filing? Because, you have to surrender, key rights to satisfy creditors. Is that what happened in this situation?
I did ask Dame, what happened from that time until now, but I have not heard back on that yet. So I have an answer to that soon. But I know in the bankruptcy filing that you're talking about, that went down, the end of last week. He mentioned that Dame Dash mentioned that he has no monthly income, no house, no car, no publicly traded stocks, retirement accounts, only about a little over $4,000 in worldly possessions. And he listed his assets as like guns, furs, jewelry, that equal up to like $2,500, TVs, computers, some electronics, and $100 cash in hand. Didn't mention any rights or assets. And I know when we did the last story about, remember they were saying that he had to put up some of his movies and, just different things that he owned for some of his prior debts. This was not mentioned either. But
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, how did he lose?
How did he own it?
How did he lose the rights to Paid in Full, or did he even own the rights to Paid in Full? Because I just want to know the business. Like Dame is always teaching the business. He's always teaching about ownership and being a boss. So I just want to know, how did 50 end up getting the rights? Because I thought Dame had the rights. I would assume. I don't know.
But are we still talking about this boss conversation? Like, is that a conversation that we're still having? That's the first thing he said. 50 Cent is his boss, but 50 said that's his partner on it. He's EPing with him, so I guess they're partners. But I hate this boss conversation because I hate the fact that people be like, I don't need no boss. I don't want no boss. Well, sometimes not having a boss will lead you into foreclosure and only having assets that lead up to $2,400.
Damn.
Like, you can't keep having this boss conversation without having a real conversation about entrepreneurship and what you need to do as an entrepreneur. We can't keep having these conversations.
Dan posted that old clip of him getting at you on Breakfast Club.
Well, I ain't see that in a long time.
Got you a little hot this morning, huh?
Nah, that clip is amazing. That clip is amazing. If you see what happens within 10 years and then you look at that clip, you be like,
oh man,
somebody made a bad decision.
Well, I will.
Dame should be happy that the rights to Paid in Full went to another black man. And he should be happy that black man decided to make another black man the executive producer of the film. Not to mention Cam was a star of the original film. That sounds like good black business to me.
Yeah. Collaborative business.
I agree. And I think the way that, Kim has always been, a great storyteller, but he's been dominating content for so long. Him teamed up with 50. I'm really excited to see the way that they tell the story as well, too.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
And it's unity and group operation. How can you not be happy at the fact that a black man got the rights to a film and decided to make another black man the executive producer? Like, people at the top are collaborating. People at the bottom are competing.
Yeah, and that's what I said. And it's only right. Like, the story's based out of Harlem. 50 Cent is from Queens. Like, it's only right that you get somebody from Harlem that can oversee, that can tell the stories, that was there, that heard the stories.
And he
that
was an
lived
original.
in it.
He was an original star in the movie.
It's a smart ass move. It's the smartest move.
And maybe, like I said, maybe Dame can explain it. You know what I mean? Because I just want to know the business. Like, who had the rights before 50 acquired them? If Dame had the rights, how did he lose it, or did he sell it to 50? Like, what happened? Like, I just want to know. I want to teach us, boss.
You stupid.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
sure he will respond.
I'm asking.
Well, no, last time I talked to Dame, though, he said he wants a verbal fair one with you, Charlamagne. So I'm sure this will definitely make him explain or have a conversation about what that was.
I'm sure he said pause. I'm sure he said pause after he said that.
Did he say pause? He probably did.
I just want to be taught, boss. God damn. Why I'm seeking knowledge, boss.
Yo, stop calling another black man another man boss.
What you mean, man?
There was no pause.
Seeking some knowledge, man. That's all, bro. I want to be taught, boss.
All right. This guy's stupid. That's the latest with Loren. When we come back, we got front page news. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up.
Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?